Dear students, the next lecture under metal hydride reduction is the use of alkoxy aluminate reagents for reduction in various types of organic reactions. As I have told you, the reduction is the process where an atom with higher oxidation state is converted into an atom with lower oxidation state, or in a molecule we add hydrogen, the unsaturated compounds, they are converted into saturated compounds with the addition of hydrogen. So such type of process is also known as reduction. And if you see the overall reaction, the reactant is converted into a saturated product through gain of electrons. So this third definition of reduction can be the process where a reactant is converted into a product through gain of electrons is also known as reduction process. And the reagents which cause reduction, they are called as reducing agents, and ability of a metal to act as a reducing agent depends on the reduction potential of that metal. Higher the reduction potential of the metal, higher will be the ability to reduce different types of organic compounds. And in most commonly used reductions, we use metal hydrides as reducing agents. And out of these are the three common types of metal complexes which are used for different types of reduction reactions: lithium aluminum hydrides, alkoxy aluminate reagents, and borohydride based complexes. And in the present case, in the present lecture, we will discuss mainly about alkoxy aluminum hydrides. And as we have seen in the previous lecture that lithium aluminum hydride is a powerful reducing agent, and it can reduce many functional groups which you know that aldehydes and ketones, they are reduced to primary and secondary alcohols. Carboxylic acids, they are reduced to primary alcohols. Carboxylic esters, they are reduced to primary alcohols. Nitriles, they are reduced to amines. Likewise, many type of functional groups, they are reduced to the different types of organic compounds. But if say we see in case of ester group, through lithium aluminum hydride, esters, they are converted into primary alcohols. But in between esters and alcohol, there is a stage that is called as aldehydic stage. So carboxylic esters, they will be first converted into aldehydes, then into alcohols. But when we use lithium aluminum hydride, we will directly get these types of products, that is primary alcohols are formed as the product. So in many reactions we require that our reducing agent should be such that the reaction should stop at the formation of aldehydes without over reduction to alcohols. So such type of selective reductions, that is one functional group in presence of other, can be achieved using these types of modified lithium aluminum hydrides, which are called as alkoxy aluminates, such as lithium aluminum alkoxy hydrates. So depending upon this value of this N, if this N is 1, that means 3 alkoxy groups will be attached in that complex. If N is 2, that means 2 alkoxy groups, they will be attached to the alkoxy aluminum hydride. If N is 3, that means only 1 alkoxy group will be attached to the lithium aluminum hydride. And these alkoxy aluminates or alkoxy aluminum hydrides, they can be directly prepared from the reaction of lithium aluminum hydride with the appropriate alcohol, which is to be used as the alkoxy group. And these alkoxy aluminates, they are selective in their reaction. That is, for example, in case of esters, we can convert the esters into aldehydes and no further reduction to the alcohols takes place. Such is the selectivity of these types of alkoxy aluminum hydrides. So first of that category is lithium triethoxy aluminum hydride. So this is the structure of the reagent, where three hydride groups, they are replaced by three ethoxy groups, 1, 2 and 3 ethoxy groups. And this lithium triethoxy aluminum hydride can be prepared from the reaction of lithium aluminum hydride with ethanol as the solvent. So lithium triethoxy aluminum hydride is a powerful reducing agent which has good selectivity for reduction of nitriles and amides. So here the nitriles, they are converted into aldehydes, whereas if we use lithium aluminum hydride, then nitriles are converted into respective amines. The corresponding amines, they are formed as the product. Similarly, if we react these with NN dimethyl amides or tertiary amides, then also the product formed is aldehyde, which are otherwise not possible with lithium aluminum hydrides. Then this is another example of application of lithium triethoxy aluminum hydride. So here this can selectively reduce the lactone ring into a lactone, whereas if we use lithium aluminum hydride, then in most of the cases the lactones, they give us diols. The breaking of this bond takes place and we will get one alcohol from here, and then this keto will be reduced to alcohol also. We will get diols when we use lithium aluminum hydride. But if we use alkoxy aluminates or lithium triethoxy aluminum hydride, then only this keto group is reduced to alcohol. Lactols, they are formed as the product. So when this reaction is performed at minus 20 degree centigrade, then this type of lactol is formed. Similarly, another important reagent which is commercially available also, lithium tri-tertiary butoxy aluminum hydride. So here only difference is, instead of triethoxy, we are having tri-tertiary butoxy. So when lithium aluminum hydride is reacted with the tertiary butanol alcohol, then this product can be formed. And even we can get lithium aluminum diethoxy hydride, lithium ethoxy aluminum hydride, where only one of the hydride is replaced by ethoxy group. Here two hydride groups of lithium aluminum hydride, they are replaced by two ethoxy groups. They have also been used in the organic synthesis, but this lithium aluminum tri-tertiary butoxy aluminum hydride is more selective, and this is also thermally more stable in comparison to other alkoxy aluminum substrates. So you can see that lithium aluminum hydride tri-tertiary butoxy, this is thermally more stable up to 165 degree centigrade. It is stable for 5 hours. And although this is less reactive than other alkoxy aluminum hydrides like lithium diethoxy aluminum hydride or lithium ethoxy aluminum hydride, but because of its thermal stability, this is more useful. And characteristics of this tri-tertiary butoxy aluminum hydride is that it can easily reduce aldehydes, ketones, esters, anhydrides or acid chlorides. Then this is selective in its reaction with epoxide because it reduces epoxides very slowly. Then other selectivity is that it does not react with nitriles and NN dialkylamides. So no reaction with these groups will take place. So if in our substrate we are having aldehyde or ketone group in addition to these groups, so this reagent is a selective reagent which will reduce only these functional groups but not these functional groups. So we can protect these functional groups in presence of these functional groups. And this is also a preferred method for the selective reduction of acid chlorides to aldehydes. So here also if you see in case of lithium aluminum hydride, the acid chlorides, they undergo hydrogenolysis along with reduction. That keto group of the acid chloride is reduced to CH2 and chloride is replaced by hydrogen, and overall we will get hydrocarbons. But here acid chlorides, the carbon oxygen double bond, carbonyl group is not affected, only chloride is replaced by hydrogen and we will get aldehydes as the product. So in addition to the reaction which I have told you in the last slide, there are some interesting examples that lithium tri-tertiary butoxy aluminum hydride shows that alkyl esters, they do not react with this reagent. So there is some selectivity for reduction of ketones and aldehydes in presence of esters. So if in our substrate we are having a ketone group also and an ester group also, then this reagent lithium tri-tertiary butoxy aluminum hydride will not react with this ester group. This will reduce only this ketone group. So this ketone will be reduced to the alcohol group, whereas other groups like carbon-carbon double bond and ester groups, they are not affected. So that means our reagent is a very selective reagent which does not affect the other functional group present in the molecule. Similarly, in this case you can see that here this is mesylate group, that is methane sulfonate group. So this reagent does not affect this mesylate group also, and even carbon-carbon double bond is not affected. Only reduction is taking place selectively at this carbonyl group. This will be reduced to the alcohol group. So in case of alpha beta unsaturated ketones, the major product formed, they are 1,2 reduction product. 1,4 reduction does not take place with this reagent. So this is a selective reagent for 1,2 reduction of alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compounds or conjugated carbonyl compounds. And similarly, as you have seen that it does not affect the mesylate group, the reagent also does not affect the halides. If halide group is present, then also in addition to say carbonyl, here halide group is present, then also halide group will not be affected, only reduction will take place at the carbonyl group. So in terms of selectivity, the selectivity of this reagent is very high in presence of other functional groups. So these are the references which have been used for preparing this lecture. Thank you very much.